most annoying thing about this is I have tested my internet. Like I've run tests in the background while I'm just using my PC, and this just does not happen. This only happens while I stream. Anyway, I think all streams are back. Just give me a second. So. Okay, right. I was in the middle of... I don't even fucking remember anymore. Yeah, like right now that is just my plan. Take out Central and South America. Let the Soviets grind a little bit, get their manpower down, and then yeah, we're gonna win eventually. What templates do I have? Just a couple of mountaineers of 32.4 width variety. Field hospitals, flame tanks, assault engineers, support AA, logistics. And then a couple of infantry bricks that don't really matter that much. I hate Baja California, man. It's always the same thing. The fronts over there are just so ass. Nope, at this point we're not gonna switch anything. Those infantry will stay infantry. Don't really have fuel. I guess we have to take some oil now. But again, these are just line holding infantry. They don't matter to me. Oh, gotta demote India. Okay, we can almost deploy those because I want a couple of these for the Mountaineer fronts. We are running a little bit low. Although I guess I could transfer a couple of these mountaineers on the actual front where we're pushing right now. And then just replace these with shitty infantry. Why are there only 3 divisions here? Bhutan does not have a vulnerable, we just extracted Chinese manpower. A smidge of Chinese manpower. Oh, the Germans have actually taken out the UK. Interesting. Yes, I waited so long that the year counter overflowed, and then I got 20 million manpower from Marx's picture. Okay, I'm just gonna hold these. We can continue pushing, it looks like, but I really want a couple more divisions on the front before we push. Ah, I thought they were trained already. Oh no. In this campaign we got like 2 million from the Marx picture, so it did its job. Thanks for joining, Noodles. Is that this guy? Yep, okay. Then give me 42 sounds. Actually, we can probably go even further than that. You don't know my definition of fun if you say that I'm not gonna have fun with Kuwait. Soviets are slowly pushing us, but they've already lost 10 million. I've played worse than 1936, 1963. I think the actual, like my actual longest game must have been like 1854. And the like my longest campaign was like 2040 with the all core for India, but I mean that doesn't count. Where are my lads? Just now arriving, eh? That's not 30 divisions. 55. There we go. Almost 60. We can go higher than that. And in a moment like this, I really miss the old nukes. Because this was so chill to just nuke here and nuke here and nuke here. And with the use of 10 nukes, we killed like 1 million common turn. The Guianan Soviet Socialist Republic. This is also the first time I've seen that one. Hard to tell with how expertly I pronounced it. Ooh, the Chinese are breaking out. Bit out of strength, but I guess they're just constantly attacking us. The Soviets have already lost 5.5 million. And they still have another 5 million in stockpile. There were 3 Venezuelas in this timeline. And then the Soviets said 2 is enough, and I'm gonna say 0 is enough. No, it was France. There we go. You guys up here. Sorry, Liberia. Nothing personal. Why does this look like I got like 60 divisions over here. And it looks like I have nothing. I guess a couple are still moving. Okay. Can also build air bases up here. Okay, I'm gonna put everyone on Civ oversight. Actually, that fucking sucks so bad. Any stuff that I conquer will just... Okay, they joined Venezuela. That's fine by me, I guess. Tanks might be a little bit rough to break. Seriously, where are all of these guys? I sent so many over here. You're not gonna be able to move through there. What the fuck are you doing? Thank you. Xinjiang is impassable terrain. Okay, I'm gonna bring these guys over here. Hope they don't get shredded. These are fine. Because we can't really afford anything else. Sending anything else away right now. They're all just on holding duty. And some of them are not doing it particularly well. This is exactly why I was not looking forward to this war. It just doesn't seem fun. Like, this is... the most fun front is fucking South America of all places. Ah, that explains why they are pushing so fervently. 27 divisions are guarding 2 tiles. That is not very efficient. And these supply hubs are also not connected. That is bad. Can you imagine if Hoi 4 was fun? That would be incredible. Oh, but the UK is freeing themselves again. Somehow. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Taking the long way around again. Oh, hang on. These might actually be able to push here. There goes Liberia. Oh, don't tell me. The Galapagos regime. I really need these guys to arrive pronto, man. I don't like seeing this pocket here. But I does believe we can auto this front. This front is being autoed. If I pay a little bit attention, we can definitely encircle over here. I just have to ask myself. Game. Why cannot? Oh. I've been streaming for 5 hours. Don't mind me. Sure, I can order 66, but it's fucking boring. At that point, why play Hearts of Iron? Bro, seriously, they're gonna take all of China from me. Before anybody arrives, where are you? There we go, 260 divisions just to defend this one tile. I was a fool going into this with only 500 divisions. Like, I know how these games usually end. It is not with 500 divisions. Chile is out. Finally, okay. Clean the pocket. I love watching streamers with my music taste. Yeah, Final Fantasy is fire. I do personally highly recommend, like, you know, if you're not into JRPGs, that's fine. But I highly recommend, like, 13 is visually stunning. I know it's not that favored in the community. But it holds a special place in my heart. 6 is my favorite. Honestly, such a nice god tier story. 14's OST, oh my god. Soken is such a musical genius. Oh, look at the front, it's kind of dissipating a little bit. There we go, push. Retake Russia from the Russians. Make it Bhutanese again. Okay, oh my... Yes! Finally! My field marshal is here. It only took him half a year. Okay, first pocket, we're gonna pocket the north. No, I have not tried expanded tech tree. And I don't think I want to. Like, I don't want to click tech in 1960 unless I have to. And, you know, with the mod I would have to, but at this point I just want to remove this equation. Argentina triggers a naval arms race. A bit late for that one, innit? Bro, I saw your stream yesterday when you have a Tibet as puppet and now you're pushing to USSR. We already killed the allies, so we are not pushing the USSR. I guess we are, you know, we are pushing the USSR, but that's not the only thing we're doing right now. I don't think these can take out the tank, but maybe they can. The little infantry did good. Casualties. Just a casual 15 million on the Soviets. 8.4 from the Soviet Union themselves, which should mean they are out of men. Oh, look at that, they still have 2.6 million. I don't know where from, but they still have them apparently. Oh my god! Nobody is defending the Caucasus front. Are you being serious right now? Okay, there we go. Argentina is out. Just gonna clean these pockets and then we have a new army that can do things. Please don't push up here. I just wanna get the encirclement here. Oh, that's so nice though. Next one is Paraguay. Still draft dodging. That's the second time in this game that I got the draft dodging event twice after spending 125 PP. Yep, this is gonna be a video. Say hi, YouTube. Hey, and Basoy for Bhutan also has a huge focus tree. We have no interest. Wait, what? What? What do you mean? We have no interest in conflict with the North American Socialist Republic. No. No. I'm gonna get the save over here. Okay. Cool. If my puppet declared war on me over that, that would be the peak of Hoi 4 bullshit. And we've seen a lot of Hoi 4 bullshit in the series. The puppet for the US was just there, so in case the Soviets take more from the US, we have a jumping off point and we don't need to bother with ships. Similar thing in the UK, and technically also in Japan, but in Japan that did not apply. I want the arrow here. And these guys can stop. These guys can continue pushing. We are pushing Xinjiang from the other side, almost. No, we don't use 31 width mountaineers. We have 32.4 width mountaineers. And goodbye, Raj. Again. Could have saved myself a bit of trouble there. But oh well. That is not a lot of divisions for defense here. There you go, that's a Mountaineer division. What? That's the third time! What's going on today? I do wish Hoi 4 played a little bit more around with formables. They're just fun. So I appreciate Assyria joint maneuvers with the Italian Navy. Sure, we will have joint maneuvers. If you can, you know, if I could get to Rome, I would very much appreciate it. Hey, Red Time! How you doing, love? Hun? Of course, we forgot about completely killing of Argentina. Because front lines are stupid. Oh, where did all of my mountain... Don't tell me they left for South America again. Ah, they are about to leave for South America. But not on my watch. Nicht mit mir, meine kleinen Freunde. Fighting with procrastination without learning to defend my master's thesis. The good old student's dilemma. It's nice that they fixed the border here. And I'm just having fun as my favorite nation in Hearts of Iron for Bhutan. Bhutan! Look at it. Yo! What the fuck? We've almost increased Bhutan's core pop by 100k in this game. You can form Bhutan and the Union of Red Dragons, also known as Bhutan, if you go democratic again. There we go. Our cozy little core state. With 18 out of 25 unlocked slots. Cool. But hey, we have 5 resource slots. It's more than what you can say about some nations without a focus, with a focus tree. What is going on with those trons? Finally. I only spent 400 PP and I get the event to solve the draft crisis. I don't even know who I'm drafting. There is nobody who I can draft in Bhutan anymore. Well, Bhutan was super fun. You can, like, the most fun you have as Bhutan is looking over at Nepal and considering, oh shit, they have a lot more manpower. They have a national spirit where you get more special forces. Why am I playing Bhutan? It's a lot of fun. Who's next? Well, Libya's fine. 115 days? Ugh. Actually, I am gonna go for Uruguay. There go the allies again. And the allies are still alive. Casualties in the Allied war. I'm gonna say Allies lost like 125 million at the end. Whereas the Soviets, or the Comintern, were sitting at like 70 million, maybe. And this is the current ones. Brother, I do not care. Stop with your Monroe Doctrine. You're under Gendun Rinpoche Doctrine. Okay, and I think we can also just auto this. Yeah, look at that. It's just amazing how the Soviets are not defending any of their core territory, and then you look over at China and it's just stacked to the brim. A world where I would not become Where I would not be conceived of dreams to become real. True. Bro, I'm looking so forward to the burrito later. I cannot contain my excitement right now. Not at all. Okay, I just gotta kill the tank and then all of this will be in the circle of the house. How is South America looking? Ah, we're done. I always love just seeing America under one banner. It's so satisfying. Paradox did not implement that uprising because it was Paradox B team. If it was A team, probably. There's a chance they would have done it. Oh, look at this! Oh. The Soviets are crumbling. 10.6 million. Yeah, there we go. Available manpower is dropping. Paradox is more like Reddit historians regarding her before. Yeah. Yeah. Just don't look at the ideology of certain people, of certain leaders. Ah, no, we lost. Oh, shit. We were encircled, it looks like. You know what? Fuck it. Deploy 260 divisions. No! I guess we're gonna have to build a navy for the Galapagos regime. And these. Part of me wants to stop the offensive because over here, actually, well, there's a couple of Soviets are arriving, especially here. But over here, in the mainland, there's still nothing. kind of want to leave Brazil alive for later. Afghanistan, Finland. Yeah, let's get Finland. Nice and soft. Oh, so many tanks in there. I do not intend on actually pushing with these, or, you know, I just want these to walk, especially over here. Why are my units leaving the front lines? I have 200 divisions and no, not a single one of these is over here. Alright. It's at another 48. There we go. They're all going over here. Just too many tanks in here. In theory, I could release every nation after the World Conquest, yes. It would take me like 30 minutes clicking every single release thing. There's also not that many over here. Drop a couple of these over here. I just wish divisions would walk immediately. Because I can't be asked to micro this entire front, but there's just so many pockets here that we could just take. Still pushing over here. Alright, once we're done with this pocket. Oh, those fucking tanks, man. I hate late game AI tanks. It's just such a pain. I'm gonna do a room tour once I leave this place. So, I guess between 1 day and 50 years. 60% co-op government on the US, on the Soviets. I am tempted to just use Civil War strats here. Because like, look at this. There's not really any point to fighting the Soviets if they send their divisions like this. Singapore is almost free again. It is nice that the Soviets are not guarding Sevastopol, even though that's kind of their only port here. I mean, they still have Novorossiysk. But still. Just snake, let's go. It's nice that this pocket is finally being cleared up. There we go. I don't care. I'm gonna battle plan the rest of this pocket. $22 million Soviets. Commontanese. I do not have the mental capacity to use nukes. think we do have all the tech now. Nope. Still missing the ICBM. Okay, I'm gonna leave mostly alive. Oh no, Rwanda and Burundi. Of course, these guys are still alive. Because why wouldn't they be? Would I do World Conquest in real life? I'm not gonna say no. I don't have it planned. But fascism doesn't do anything for us right now. We have to wait until we kill the Soviets anyway. Like... there's no difference here. I'm getting hungry though. I'm gonna say like 1.5 hours and then it should be over. Depending on how many mages the Comintern gets. I know I did the snaking, but that doesn't make it any less bad. Any less atrocious. I don't want to be in Romania just yet. Still a bit too early for me. Ooh. That front is also getting smaller. We're just gonna... Why are you not pushing? You should be able to push over here easily. There we go. Why is nobody moving? Come on, boys. Come on, I can smell Moscow from here. Yeah. They are not interested in pushing, it looks like. These guys should be assigned to the front. Are you not? I guess they were not assigned to the front line for some reason. Also the battle plan. Oh my god, an actual naval invasion. I cannot believe it, and I do not care. You could have invaded anywhere you wanted. Genuinely. Half of the world is controlled by me. And you chose Micronesia. Mass assault. We are running mass assault. Otherwise, I would use a little bit more brain than the... Actually, I wouldn't. I've been playing for 18... Oh, God. This campaign has been going for 18 hours. There he is. Cuddled up. After a long and hard day of napping. Oh, sheesh, my front lines are just getting smaller and smaller. Or fewer troops are there. I assume we just got a collaboration government here. There we go. 16th of October, okay. So, if we hold here, we are probably gonna get the Soviets. But we can also speed this up if we can get to Moscow from here. I'm not very confident right now with these fronts. Although actually, the Soviets are also not looking too super healthy. I guess losing 40 million Soviets is a little bit unhealthy to the health of your armed forces. The Red Army stands for the blood of your own troops, I guess. A little bit overstacked for Hong Kong, if I say so myself. Just a couple more VPs. Her. Oh, that is annoying. That is annoying. Because I don't think these out of supply divisions will be able to push, and over here we are missing a lot of troops. To properly hold. I don't think Tula will be enough. Nah, it should not be enough. Uh, 1.8k hours. After this campaign, actually, yeah, after this campaign, with this campaign we got to 1.8k. Wee-haw! Yippee! Can I please? Thank you. I can select divisions. That's what a pro Hearts of Iron 4 player does. Takes 5 times to select divisions. Nope, I have never been to Bhutan. I suppose I could go there sometime. That would be interesting. In order to start the World Conquest, I have to go to the country first, where I'm starting the World Conquest from. Yep, that was my plan, wow. Ooh, Moscow. Posture. Ah, they got troop. Oh. For some reason, this guy's not pinned. Oh no. Stop sending troops from Moscow. Ah. Which countries have I been to? Germany? Luxembourg? Technically France, it was only for Disneyland, so it doesn't really count. Because we didn't... we've been to a McDonald's in France. Like, that's the only proper French thing we've seen. Switzerland... Actually... Yeah, I've also been to Bordeaux years ago, but I don't remember anything there. Switzerland, technically Austria I've been to. Italy I've been to. Spain I've been to. Yeah, and if I look over here, if anybody is over here, sad news, I guess. And also Nordics. And the British. I'm gonna go there at some point, like... it's just the language barrier is a lot harder or a lot higher in the Slavic countries. Actually, I've been to Russia as well already, so on a school trip. Bro, they have a modern tank in Moscow. That's unfair. I can't break that one. we pin the tank and these are quick enough, we might just make it... Okay, nope. No. Alright, I'm gonna wait a second. It would just be nice to... We just need to take Moscow and the Soviets will fall. Which is why I want to push, but I think we just have to take a break. Give these guys a little bit of planning bonus and such back. Oh, fuck's sake, mutinies again. And also let them recover all strength. There we go. They should finish it. Moscow and St. Petersburg. $2023, isn't it a little bit late for... I guess, you know. There are complications with leaving. Bro, game, please. Okay, cool. Oh, come on. I know there's nothing in this division left. But you don't have to have anything. It's a shitty AI mountaineer. Yeah, okay. That's crazy then. On the Russian occupation from 2022 to 23. Congrats for getting out there then, I guess. Breaking free. Fine. Fine. When are the divisions arriving? Ah, there we go. As always, the only thing you need to do is complain about it. Cinema! 3.6 thousand motherships. Oh, my lord. Should have started offensives before capping the Russians. I should know by now. Why did they release Latvia? Yes, Bhutan, the Union of Red Dragons. War in Europe does not look fun. Oh, but we can almost take out Xinjiang as well. Stop it with the communist threats! Bro. I just don't want to push there. Which language is the best between Lower and High German? Schwäbisch ist Beste. The worst thing though is a Swabian speaking High German. It is so atrocious. When I was in Luxembourg with my sister, we had a Luxembourgian guide and she could understand German. Like she spoke decent German, pretty good German. And my sister, kind as she is, so put on her extreme hyper German accent and I just wanted to gouge my ears out. It sounded so wrong. And I also hate meeting I guess in general my family, because then the Swabian accent is just coming out completely and I hate how Swabian sounds. A genuine cringe material. Oh fuck, I forgot that I declared war on Finland. Finlandia. There we go. Time to be lazy about it. But I'm gonna dismiss the rest here. Oh, did not mean to start this offensive. It's always just so atrocious. The period between capitulating somebody and having a proper front line again. on, Xinjiang, you've been at almost capped for... Okay, never mind, they have capped. I just didn't see it. Common turn. Okay, still 1,100 divisions roundabout. Would have assumed they lost a couple. Thank you. Alperin. Bro. I think I'm just not gonna... Oh, TFR was the other mod, the other schizo mod. That was what I was thinking about earlier when we were talking about TNO. But I'm gonna write it down. TFR. Maybe. We'll see how the next couple of videos do, and then we'll see if we do TFR. Bro, I'm getting really hungry. Wah. Such a hard life. Having to play a video game instead of eating. Out of my own free will. No, I do not care about the Indian People's Republic. Okay, Finland we can also just kill off, probably. Like, half the army is encircled over here, the other half is down here. Would I risk being born in TFR timeline or TNO timeline? Can I choose not to be born? Like, not even between those two timelines, just in general. If I had to be born, then I wouldn't risk being born in either of them. If I had to be born in either of them, like only those two, guess TFR, because that you can at least laugh at a couple of things happening there. Maybe. Goodbye, Korea. And China. Yeah, to answer that question, I will have to play TFR. I don't know that much about it. Bekele. Look at the front, it is just atrocious. Okay, we can also take half of you, dump you here. We don't need 44 troops guarding Hanoi. Didn't play TFR because there are a lot of Russian devs and some Ukrainian events have stars in the code, but it doesn't seem to be political other than that, so I might try it out one day when they add content for Ukraine. Can't comment, do not know enough about it. At least all of these troops can join the front, the eastern, western front, I guess, in a minute. And right now, it looks like the call with getting 20 million manpower from China was worth it. Was the correct choice. That I can understand. If TFR is a little bit too close to home. Bro, how do the Soviets still have tanks? 10 to 23. Okay, if we encircle these, then that should be it for the Soviet tanks. Oh! I forgot about the Rinpoche! My favorite Italian. There we go. Stockpiles are looking fine, except for flame tanks. Ooh. Okay, we can fix that. Actually, I could also have actually, yeah, true. Let's just do it now. A very shitty medium flame tank. And I mean shitty because we do not have any proper modules. What is it called? Designer. Yeah, look at that. Only 125 breakthrough on the medium tank, and boom, down to 60. Turkish and base game makes it uncomfortable. Okay. I guess too much Kemal glazing? That's one thing I could imagine, if you're not a huge fan of them. Oh, look at that green. Okay, Finland. Please. End it. Well, I guess I overanalyzed you then. I do wish they would touch the Ottoman path up a little bit. Make it not take until 1970 to do anything as the Ottomans. Finland, yeah, wahoo! Actually, give me your boats. I might need them for manpower. Okay, let's try this again. Unassign all of these guys. Front. There we go. Once we have this pocket, I am gonna go full send. I wouldn't call it confusing. Like, it's a little bit weird, I guess. Similar to the Greek one with the... if you want to play as the Ottomans, but... yeah, I guess that's the only thing. It's similar to Bulgaria, where it makes sense if you play it, but if you don't touch the country for like half a year, you have to look up again what the fuck you were supposed to do. That's not good design. Come on. Let me start this offensive and then... Ulats, is that this guy? This arrow? I guess it is. I don't think they're gonna touch the Battle for Bosporus for a while. They are first gonna do Commonwealth. Commonwealth has to be done before then. Number one, they integrated it, and number two, all of these nations have such a dogshit focus tree now. And it is very unusual for Paradox to make changes to existing focus trees. Like, they do this very rarely. Singapore! Oh, they're actually pushing us a little bit. Here in the Middle East. I don't think it matters. Yeah, look at that! These were on the front a second ago. Now the front is gone. These were done by Joe Paradox, who's still learning a bit. Yeah. Just gonna hope that John Paradox is doing EU5 and not Joe Paradox. Okay, Stalin, how many tanks? Come on. Still 9 to 17? I encircled like 5 earlier. Oh, we're actually pushing... What? Okay. I did not see us pushing into Norway. Maybe we are, actually. Come on. Hi, Melly. There will be Hoi 5 at some point. Unless Sweden goes under. The entire country of Sweden. Ow! He's lying on my hand again. And now he's looking at me like it was my fault. I can ask Bhutan for a flag after doing all of this, I guess. Hey, if you really love playing, you could try some hard Kaiserreich achievements like What a Childish Fantasy. Forming Soviet Union as Latvia, please go outside. Form Germany as the Baltic state. I probably won't, because I'm not a huge fan of Kaiserreich. I like actually being able to do something and not waiting for story to do something. I am not sure if they will get rid of EU5 of focus trees in Hoi 5, because a lot of problems do stem from focus trees, but it's also most of the flavors coming from them. Like, I could see them keeping them around, but changing a little bit how they work. Ah, whoops, sorry. I wouldn't say 10 to 15 years. Hey. I'm gonna say they probably have it in development already. Like, I would assume so. And maybe not super deep into it, but at least a little bit of... It's not theory crafting, but throwing ideas at a wall. Because the limitations of Hoi 4, you can see them in a lot of systems nowadays. Ooh, actually, now that you say that, Alsanto, I don't know if or how EU5 does this. I assume they also have the mission tree similar to EU4. Just not sure, because... I mean, it would be a much different game, I guess. with missions. It's just so integral to Hoi 4. Government of Kiribati reposted a tweet about how stupid it is that the time zone is moved a bit so that Kiribati is in the zone that the US is and not Russia, and it is said something like that. It has only 2 likes. No. But admittedly, I couldn't tell you where Kiribati is on the map. Not even if you show it to me on a map, I could tell you where it is on the map. Focus trees are the distinction between Hoi 4 and most other Paradox games. Yes, they'll either continue with what Hoi 4 laid out or release Hoi 5 half-baked and release the mechanic of a focus tree as DLC. I don't think they would release focus trees as a DLC. Because then they would have to make focus tree DLC for every nation. You know, like... They wouldn't release a DLC that they have to keep up continuously, so... I guess they could release it as a free DLC. But Half-Baked is a decent call, looking at how fully baked CK3 was at release and how fully baked VK3 was at release. And I really hope U5 will be different. Because it really does sound interesting and fun. And I've been reading on the HRE a lot, reading up on it, so I gotta flex all my knowledge there for the eventual EU5 video. I guess, now that I think about it, it wasn't an it wasn't a CK3 Wiki 3 problem. Because from what I've heard, Hoi 4 at release was also shit. Imperator was... I didn't play... I don't know too much about how it was at release. I played a little bit after it was discontinued. But it has been discontinued, so it can't have been too good. And everything before then is like very old Paradox. Almost before Steam DLCs existed. Couldn't tell you a thing about CK2's release. If that ever actually came out. Or if that was just a thing that was there the entire time. U5 will destroy my GPA. Or improve it if you're GPAing in history. Spanish Africa. That is Morocco. That's not Spanish Africa. Okay. Still have Japan. Afghanistan. I guess Afghanistan it is. Oh, only 65 days. Ugh. You are from this guy. Okay, great. Stockpiles. How are we doing? Okay. Flame tanks, we're slowly getting back. Despite pushing the entire time. Oh my god, he's a level 7 general. Almost. He's almost really good. He's almost a genius. How many divisions does of... Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna bother with putting troops on these borders. If they make it to Bhutan, then it was meant to be. Blame should be on Paradox Clausewitz engine. It only uses the CPU and doesn't utilize other parts of your PC. That's why Paradox games often perform crappy even on the strongest devices. I'm happy it only uses my CPU. I'm still rocking my GTX 1070. And while I have thought about replacing it often, I'm just like, okay, which games do I play that require graphics? Visual novels. Hoi 4. Emulated games from before 2000. I guess Silk Song, but I'm just gonna wager it's not gonna be graphically intense. Same for Deltarune. Oh, yes. Yes, it all falls apart. Oh, wait a minute. Pin over here. Oh, that's fair. You know, like, so long as you can, using most of the PC is obviously better than using a single core. There goes Poland. Wahoo. No longer get the effects of secret... Oh, right. Because of the ICBMs. If you love visual novels, I can recommend Your Turn to Die. That's like fuck, what was this? Like a murder game visual novel where you have to escape, and depending on your actions, certain people die, which, you know, affects later parts of the game. And it is free if you get, if you just search for it. You can get it for free, or you can buy it on Steam for 14 bucks. And the only downside is this thing is supposed to be finished since a couple of years, and yeah, it's the final chapter. It's gonna take a while. Doesn't come out. CPU. Ryzen 5 7600. And then a ton of RAM. Not sure if it was 32. I think it was 32 RAM. DDR5. Yeah, I don't think I got 64. Do I go for Sweden first or Germany? I guess we're gonna go for Germany first. Maybe mostly declare war on Sweden. Nuclear torpedo. Okay, apparently it's only Spain, Germany and Italy that are majors right now in the Comintern. Maybe I will get to eat today after all. Okay, I am actually a little bit scared. Yeah, never mind. I have my Bhutanese King's Guard here, so I need not worry about a thing. My Greek front is gone again. There goes Germany. Wahoo. Wait a minute. Is the Comintern down to 200? Okay, cool. Down to 700 of... For a second I thought they really only had 200 left, which would have been insane. That's especially considering the US should technically have, you know, I think it is like they should have like double the factories of all of Europe at that time. So there's a little bit of a problem between making this work with the AI and it being historical. Oh, fuck's sake. Why did you... Nah, nah. This game is miserable. 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 From Metal Gear Solid. I disagree heavily there, Santo. Like, just... Oh, fuck's sake. Like, no step back already has changed the game drastically. Afghanistan is actually causing me more trouble than America. The US. The Soviets. Oh, I'm hungry. Finally, Afghanistan is out. Northwestern frontier, I do not care. I still do not care. Oh, fuck. All of the Indian provinces. There we go. Well, sure. Like... If I go deep enough... If I devolve the game deep enough, then sure, you play the same way. You build troops and you click them somewhere. Sure. The game is just like EU4. Okay. It is time. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna start building planes. Or using planes here, I guess. Shit. These guys. Actually, I don't even need to worry about the frontier. Just get all of these boys. On this front. There we go. There we go. Send it. Send it and end it. The Union of Red Dragons declared war on the Federal Republic of Germany. I love my World War II historical game. Come on. Greece, please. Well, I guess it's midnight mealtime again. Looking at how quickly this whole thing is developing right now. Honestly, I can't look at this guy anymore. He looks like he's pogging. The entire time. The past 18 hours I've looked at him and I was like, oh, this guy's pogging. He's very excited for the Bhutanese world order. Come on. I guess it's downside. Germany has not fought at all since World War II. They are still fresh. But I also didn't want them in the past couple of wars. Wait, why is Turkey still alive? I assumed they capped. Because we had the border gore here. Turkey and Germany, they fall together. Ironic. Ooh. Be careful here with the front line. Okay, there we go. think there we go. I just wanted to let the AI retake this, so I can only draw one arrow. Oh, I only have to draw one arrow. Do I have to ask why the German Democratic Republic owns Paris and northeastern France? Oh, wait. I can just quickly take out Belgium. Honestly, that's my favorite thing nowadays. Pushing into Belgium. Because you take Ghent and Brussels and that's it. Boop. Meanwhile, Austria is still holding. I'm still standing. Take one city, the king gives up. Exactly. Historical fringe behavior. Get it because they capped once. Okay, then we are gonna justify on, I guess, the commune. Actually, no, I'm gonna justify on the British Union of Fascists, and then should only be the anarchists and Brazil left. Ah, right, also Japan. Did you? Okay, never mind. Thought France left the Allies for a second. Yeah, war support is cringe anyway. It would be so insane if you had to have war support in order to justify. None of these world conquests would have been possible, because I would have been too lazy to keep up with my war support. Come on, de-org them. Before my war goal expires. Yeah, like, we can discuss whether you really should lose this much war support from convoys being raided, but for me, I know that it is just because I'm too, well, not stubborn, lazy to really keep up with it. Bro, honestly, the Alps are... Ah, okay, never mind. We've made it into Italy finally. But they have resisted quite a while. I'm gonna lament the old Ace Pilot promoted event forever. It was so dumb, but I loved it. War support didn't matter. Just produce 100 fighters and you have 100% war support. Oh, true. How is Africa looking? Nice. Ah, there we go. And Sweden is dead. Just had to push over the strait. It is nice how long it took, how long we had to fought in the Alps, and then once we were here, there we go. Italy is dead. How many divisions do you have? Well, it's actually 75. Not in Sweden, it looks like, though. But I'm not gonna complain. Please take the port? What was that Swiss flag? Ew! Also, that doesn't really look like a communist pie chart. So, Spain and Sweden should be the only mages left that we have to take out. Do I eat sausages for breakfast? No, I am vegetarian. I only eat cock. Oh. Still one Turkish division defending until the last man. And of course, Libya is undefended. Gilbert Islands, what the fuck? That's a dumb name. Right, I'm also gonna start annexing America and the UK. Gotta make the world conquest official. Actually, not the UK, but the US. Sweden? No, Rwanda! You are not Sweden. Did I not give you... Come on. Told these guys to push and there are no units in these tiles and they're not doing anything. What's the most fucked up you've seen made by the AI? I guess the like the four-way civil war with America was pretty fucked up. Like we got like 3 civil wars in one of the A to C videos, and they were also it was also Democratic US was at the same time. We had Democratic US, the non-aligned states, the communist states, and the Confederate states all existing at the same time after one of these 4 civil wars. And of course my capital is Luleå. Pop goes the US. Oh god! Starting as a landlocked country, complete 2 naval special projects, built 10 destroyers, 5 cruisers, 2 battleships and 1 carrier. Oh no. Have I ever mentioned that I hate invading Sweden? 60% collaboration. Of course, they are still fighting because Scotland has too many VPs. With its 1 VP. The UK got into 4 World War IIs, and at some point everybody wanted a little bit of Britain. We have Welsh People's Republic, we have Soviet Union, we have the Socialist Republic of Great Britain, and we have the British Soviet Socialist Republic, and of course the Soviet Union. And the Socialist Republic of Great Britain. They have 100% war support, I can't. And I can't even nuke them now. Oh my... Ay. Oh, I actually... When did I get this navy? Oh, why did it take you so long to arrive here? This is just... I hate what Paradox has done to Sweden, man. Why even bother with making collab governments in Sweden? I'm not one who's like, oh, Sweden favoritism with Paradox, you know, like... A couple of the things that they do I'm fine with as jokes. But this is one of those things where I'm like, no! No! That don't make sense! Okay, that should be the final war goal that I... Oh, never mind. Japan. Go back, go back. I forgot about Japan. Please. Let this be enough. I suppose I am the fool that should have raided the Swedish convoys in order for them to capitulate. Go. Thankfully, I did annex a lot of ships. Because if I had to bother with building a navy to contest that, no. I'm just not gonna imagine. "20 days. Okay. Don't even really need to push into South Africa, because even if someone else becomes a major, it's not gonna be South Africa. Oh my god, they actually put tanks here! Oh. I'm gonna destroy every last hovel on Gotland here. There we go. Just gonna press force attack 5 times if I have to. Can you please reinforce? What the fuck? I have mass assault! Oh, okay. Combat red. Not used to that problem. This is insane. Genuinely, this is insane paradox. 60% collaboration government. Everything that Sweden owns is gone. Except for one part of Gotland. I've not had this happen. Yes, they are at 100% war support, but I've never had this happen before. Fuck you. Honestly. Fuck this game. I guess in the future, I have to make sure that the Axis survives, because with the common turn I will just have to annex 5 billion puppets. With the allies I have to annex 5 billion free nations. So it is painful either way. I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna sink all these ships. Annex Britain? Oh, Equatorial Guinea. Sorry, I did not see that one. But that's it. Yep. God, look at the XP, it's all gone. Okay, you go here. We can send these guys over here. There we go. And then 300 divisions for the almighty anarchists. Oh, I forgot how many pockets the Amazon has. Repressed memories. Okay. 25th of October. Actually, before you get over there, just quickly take out the commune. Let's take a look at our last enemies. 1 division in the state of Japan. Brazil, 210 divisions. No! That one Japanese division. Oh, okay, never mind, that's shit. Don't even need orc to fight it. Mauritania again? How often do you want to spawn? Also, did I kill that? No. Okay, he just left. Ran away. Hey, Pasika. You are almost here at the climax. Bro, fuck Ethiopia. Honestly. They've been dead for 20 years and now all of the... Because we just annexed all of this from this... But why? This doesn't even have that much resistance. Also, how do they still have divisions? How do they still have somebody that's alive after all of this? I hate that I was pretty much bang on with my estimation that I'm gonna eat at 11 PM. It is 10 PM, but you know, we still have to finish everything. To start a civil war, you need to own at least 2 states, so in order to become independent, you'll need to cap someone, so either you'll be a British puppet until you cap X and do a civil war and fight all the allies who will be called into war or follow the puppet autonomy system. Yep. My the boring plan with Kuwait will make us end the war in 2030. Like, I'll see if I can conjure something else up, but that is the plan. Break free. And hopefully get a little bit in the war. Alternatively, we can help the Germans so that they cap the UK. That would also free us. Alright, full send. I do not care what your guys' situation is. We are just full sending. Bro. That's bullshit. I can ask them for steel. So they get one more Civ factory. No! Jamaica, this was such a troll. What the fuck? I was clicking on another event. Also, which one of these islands is it? I never know. Okay, it was... I thought I clicked on this one earlier. Right. There we go. Goodbye, Jamaica. There is a period before World War II, which is what I'm referring to. Do I think it's boring to take over the whole world with Ireland? I think it is boring to take over the whole world in Hoi 4. Look at how much fun I'm having. Sure, I might as well repair the mines. Because the children yearn for it. But we're communists. We would never create a new world order. Okay, fuck you, Congo. You are gonna get put on brutal oppression. I don't have the law, but I'm gonna put it on anyway. They don't have that much resistance here, so I am confused. I guess the Ethiopia thing is if they have more resistance than compliance or something like that. Independence promised 8 times. Thank you, but not from me. In the middle of taking out the Congo. Come on, fuck off. Africa is such a stupid country in Hoi 4. Oh. Brazil is closer to capping than I thought. So you can become independent by like 1949, then take Saudi Arabia, which will join Axis World War II doesn't end by that point. Then attack the Allies or take all you need from Arabia and Ireland, and if the Axis are already dead. Saudi Arabia didn't join any faction and you have annexed it, have a civil war, so you're not at war with the Allies anymore. And congrats, you have like 10 factories and like 5 million manpower in 1950. And a dream to cap allies. That is if you want to break free. So, and of course, the final mortal enemy of Bhutan is Equatorial Guinea. The final bastion of freedom and hope for the rest of the world. I'm overstretching my neck right now. That's not comfortable. No! 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 The fun never ends. Yes, as they say in Bhutan, vamos. Come on, Penor. Move your fucking ass. I have played Sheep's mod once as Poland. Did not enjoy it because I had to defend against the Soviets for 5 hours, constantly shuffling divisions around. It was not fun. There we go! And just like that, Bhutan conquers the world. It only took 19 hours and 40 seconds. Record time. This was the easiest world conquest to date. And just, there we go. Bhutan is the final country, 100% of the world conquered. Enemy casualties, 52 million. Our largest army was 33 million. Only lost 12.3 million casualties. And most importantly, we also got a new badge. Plan L. And I guess that one was from something else. Thanks to the Soviets, 70% contested airspace superiority rating, because that was not me. 3,000 provinces lost. $53,000 battles! And only 800 of them against encircled divisions. "22 generals promoted." I don't remember. I guess MIOs count towards tanks designed. Okay, yep. That is it. Thank you very much everyone for watching, joining this wild ride. I'm gonna have a burrito now. And I'm not looking forward to cutting down those 20 hours, but that is for me to worry about. Have a good one, everyone. Happy Monday. Oh, wait. I have to take a shot of expired olive oil. Oh yeah, that does not taste, that does not smell good. Ah, there we go. The celebratory olive oil shot, as promised.